Hi kids, and welcome back to Virtual Sunday School. Hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you've had a wonderful week. Have you ever been given a really expensive gift? If so, how did that make you feel? Have you ever given someone a really expensive gift? If so, how did that make you feel? Well, in today's story, we learn of an unexpected gift that Jesus receives. Stay tuned. So our story today comes from the book of Mark, chapter 14, verses 3 through 9. If you'd like to follow along in our All of Us God Storybook, we're in chapter 29. An unexpected gift. It was 2 days before the Passover in Jerusalem. Jesus was visiting his friend Simon in Bethany. During dinner, a woman came in with a vase made of alabaster containing very expensive perfume of a pure nard. She broke open the vase and poured the perfume on Jesus' head. Some grew angry. They said to each other, "Why waste that expensive perfume? This perfume could have been sold for almost a year's pay, and the money could be given to the poor." They scolded her. But Jesus said, "Leave her alone. Why do you make trouble for her? She has done a good thing for me. You always have the poor with you, and whenever you want, you can do something good for them. But you won't always have me. She has done what she could do. She has anointed my body ahead of time for my burial. I tell you the truth, that wherever in the whole world the good news is announced, what she's done will also be told in memory of her." May we learn from these words. I wonder how Jesus felt when the woman anointed him with that expensive perfume. I wonder how the woman felt as she gave that expensive gift to Jesus. Do you recall any other time in the Bible that Jesus received expensive gifts? Think back to when he was born and the wise men came to visit. They also offered Jesus some pretty expensive and extravagant gifts. If you were going to give Jesus a gift, what would you give? As I hear this story this week, it reminds me of our lesson from last week. If you recall the story of the widow who gave all that she had in those 2 coins as her offering to the church. And this week, we see a woman who's giving probably the most valuable thing that she has to Jesus. Now, although the value of those 2 gifts, the 2 coins versus the expensive perfume, may be different, but Mark highlights that Jesus recognizes both women are showing their love in extravagant ways. And I believe they also highlight the fact that both women are showing their love by giving gifts from the heart. So as we think about giving gifts from the heart, I'd like you to do an activity this week. So I'm going to invite you to grab a piece of paper. You're going to draw a heart on the piece of paper and cut it out, okay? Then I want you to divide the heart into 4 parts. So you'll just draw a big cross down the middle of the heart and you'll have 4 different parts. Then in each part, I want you to write something different. In one part, you're going to write God. In the other 3 parts, you're going to write either someone's name or maybe a group of names. For example, I wrote Chris, my husband. Then I wrote my mom and dad. And then I wrote my kids. So what I want you to do this week is once you draw your heart, you divide it in your 4 parts, you put the names or name of people in each part, make sure one of them says God, And I challenge you this week to find ways, maybe write in each block, how you can give to these individuals, including what you can give to God this week. So I invite you, once you get that done, put some thought into it, and then maybe either tape it on your refrigerator or tape it on your mirror in your bathroom so that you're reminded throughout the week how you can give. And so I want you to pray about that and think about really how you can give an extravagant gift from your heart. And it doesn't have to be going out and buying some big, expensive item, but how can you truly give from your heart? Please join me in prayer. God, we thank you for your endless love for us. Show us how to share love with others in extravagant ways. Help us give from the heart. Bless each one of us. Give us peace. Amen. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week.